1, go. Okay, the game starts, like the very start of the game is the hardest part, so let's see if I can get past this.
Okay, it's all smooth sailing from there.
Yeah, Prime is not a typical first-person shoot. First-person shoot. Like, you're not able to aim and move freely at the same time. So instead, the game focuses on locking on to targets. The very start of the game, it does not let you lock on for like 3 seconds for no reason whatsoever. So it makes the very start a lot more difficult because manual aiming is really something you're not supposed to do in this game. You're supposed to be locking on. Also, I'm aiming for endgame time during this run. There's a few minor differences because of it. Like sometimes I'll let cutscenes play out instead of skipping them because it'll save a little in-game time. The game timer only runs when you have control, so like not during cutscenes or text boxes or anything like that. Yeah, so that right there was a scan dash. So if you try to do a strafe jump while scanning, and then you just let go of L, you'll go flying. That was close. Oh, that was bad.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
An interesting thing about movement and like speed in this game as well is your sideways momentum has a different speed cap than your forwards and backwards momentum.
It doesn't have a speed cap.
Yeah, there's no cap at all.
So you're going to notice a lot of times where you're turning deliberately to maintain speed.
Yeah.
Also, one quick thing I'll point out early in the run is sometimes you'll notice he'll stay in the same spot, like looking at a load trigger. So a lot of the times going to a load trigger is quicker than actually going to the door.
Yeah, when you see a door not open for a few seconds, it's not a glitch or anything, it's just it has to take time to load the next room for you. And the door just doesn't open until the next room is finished loading. So yeah, because of that, the goal is to get to the invisible load triggers as soon as you can, and not necessarily to the door as fast as you can.
There's a good room in Findrana that'll demonstrate that later.
That's a good start. Oh, that's a good point. When you hold up on the C stick, normally there's about a second delay after you shoot a missile before you can shoot another one. But if you close the arm cannon by either pressing A or holding up on the C stick, then you'll be able to shoot one after about a third of a second. So instead of 1 missile per second, it's like 3 missiles per second. And that makes Parasite Queen really easy. Parasite Queen, you're normally supposed to scan it, and then you can lock onto the mouth, which does double damage, but you can just aim up manually at the mouth and just rapid fire missiles and it dies instantly. Yeah, so right here, this is L jumping. When you first jump, you lose speed, and then after about a quarter of a second, you'll start gaining speed. If you hold L, then your speed is locked at, so you just hold L for like the first quarter of a second, and then you let go. And that makes jumps a lot faster, and it's a lot faster than just walking normally. But it's slower than Morph Ball. So basically the tiers of speed in this game are just normal walking, then L jumping, then morph ball, then dashing, and then boost ball. It's just you use whichever one is more convenient to use in that particular room. So here's Ridley, and here's Samus not going to a panic attack because of it. Okay, you start the game with 6 items. Right now, I'm going to lose all of them. It's actually possible to avoid this by going out of bounds. But then after the frigate is over, the game takes them away from you anyway. So you can't actually keep the items after you get off the frigate. So you get them for about 30 extra seconds after wasting like 4 minutes out of bounds to skip this point, so it's not worth it. Oh, that's whatever. Yes, here it's saying the room is depressurizing as an excuse to hide load time. Yes, that's basically run over. That's the only important part of the run. No, I play on Wii because there's 2 specific spots that the game can crash if you're playing on a GameCube, and it's just completely random if that happens. I don't know if people behind the couch can heard he asked if there are any load time advantages, but
That's the wrong side.
To save there. No, here, I'm dashing left twice. I'm doing double left space jump first. Yeah, there's a stupidly difficult dash to go left instead of right from the ship, and...
Was it save 2 seconds?
Yeah. Totally worth those 2 seconds.
And by the way, casually, you're not supposed to get space jump this early,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're allowed to do a lot of stuff by having space jump this early that allows you to break the game pretty easily.
Yeah, it's surprising how being able to jump twice as high can break things early on. Yeah, this mic does not want to stay on me here.
It's also very important having a second jump after a scan dash as well. It allows you to go a lot more distance.
Yep. Okay, that right there is R jumping. R does weird things to your momentum, but the main benefit is that you turn sideways during your jump. And like we mentioned earlier, there's a forward speed cap, but not a sideways speed cap.
And right there, you just picked up a missile expansion. He doesn't have the actual missile launcher yet. And the missile launcher in this game is basically just another missile expansion. So if you pick up any other missile expansion, it allows you to use missiles just like you would normally.
Yeah, there is really no difference on the main missile launcher, except it has a fancy cutscene to go with it. And I hope you enjoy this music, because you'll be hearing it for the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, there's a mini-boss right there before the morph ball that you're supposed to fight in order to get to the morph ball, but you can just scan dash right over the trigger. You end up hitting it on the way out, and that's why you're going to keep hearing the music. But yeah.
Yes, such amazing music here. Okay, this right here, this door is really weird because it finishes loading really quickly, but this room loads every connected room at once, and normally it just refuses to open the doors until they're all loaded. But for some reason, pausing the game will make the door open. I don't know why. So, even taking into account the pause, it's faster to do that than to wait for the door.
Just to clarify as well early on, this question comes up a lot. This is going to be 100%, which means he's going to be collecting every artifact to complete the game, every energy tank, every power bomb expansion, and every missile expansion. Scans are not included in the in-game percentage counter, so we don't collect them.
Yeah. Once you beat the game on the final screen, it'll tell you your percent, and that's only items. That's not scans. And scans would also make the run a lot more boring because you'd just be standing there waiting constantly to scan things. Okay, coming up is a boss named Incinerator Drone. It's completely random how long it lasts. Like, there's 4 rounds. The first can last between 8 and 13 seconds, and then the others can last between 15 and 25. So there's up to 35 seconds of variance on this boss.
And it's all RNG.
Yeah, it's all completely random. So because of that, this would be a good time for any donations.
All right. We have a $50 anonymous donation. I should be asleep, but I had to stay up to catch Miles's Metroid Prime run. Here's to beating cancer as fast as these runners beat these games. We have another $50 donation from Crippers. Good luck to Miles in Prime. Hope your RNG is better than your hat drops in Smash 4. Please kill the animals. We have another 50.
You can stand up on this thing. I don't know if that should be explained.
Yeah. Space Jump lets you do things like this. You can actually get up there without Space Jump. That's more difficult.
Scanning that War Wasp is very important.
Yes, that saves like 10 minutes right there. That is horrible luck.
Hey, we have one more you guys might be interested here. Kirby Master here. Good luck to Miles in the Metroid Prime run and Sam on the Zero Mission run. I'm very disappointed you didn't dash left, Miles. I'm expecting you to go out of bounds for a certain room in Magmore Caverns, too. Also, everyone on the couch needs to put down their predictions for the final in-game time for Miles' run. Why don't you guys do that now?
Yeah, it's hard to hear the donation reader on the couch, so I think he wanted us to guess the in-game time.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with 115.
I'm going to say 114 just to be different.
I'm going to go with 106.
I think I'll go with 115 as well.
Yeah, that was basically right when the music looped, which is basically average. Okay, that right there, like, when you morph, you're still the same height as when you're unmorphed until you completely finish that morph animation. So I need to, like, unmorph and then morph again in order to be tall enough to actually reach the missile.
So here he's just waiting for this to load.
Yeah, there's a door right in front of me that I had to wait for. Now we're going out of bounds. Can any of you explain out of bounds how it works? Because it's really confusing.
It's pretty hard to explain, but he's just gonna be heading out in this room, and then going all the way to Ice Beam to get it super early, which is gonna save a whole trip to Chozo later on. You can stand on objects, as you can see, but only like the very edges. So moving around is really difficult because you can get stuck in the ceiling if you don't land on like the vertices of walls. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know how to explain out of bounds.
There's no way to explain out of bounds.
Oh no.
Oh shoot. Well,
Now we get to explain ether jumping.
Yeah. Any of you want to revise your guesses for the final time?
Maybe a 117.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
So there's a 3-frame window where you can gain height like this, going in and out of, I don't know how to explain it. Each room has like a box, and if you leave the box, you float. And when you walk back in, you can jump, but it's really, really tight.
And when you're at the bottom, you just have to mash jump and wait for it to actually let you jump.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a while, like right now. Okay.
You don't wanna, if you get one jump, you can go use the next room's box, so you don't fall all the way down.
Yeah, falling here unfortunately wastes a lot of time because you have to make sure you hit it in a 3-frame window or you fall all the way down.
Oh, come on.
Alright.
So whenever you see out of bounds in the run and go, hey, that looks pretty hard. Yes. Yes, it is.
It's, yeah.
So he's just hitting a load trigger there. That's what a lot of out of bounds is. If you see him going somewhere that seems weird, he's just not bypassing, he's just hitting a load trigger.
And you see him shooting the next room as well, just to make sure it's loaded.
Yeah. Yeah, I jumped too far there. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, time for more ether jump. Come on! This is like the worst IBBF I've had. Oh, wow. That's what this is called, IBBF. It stands for Ice Beam Before Flagra. Because I'm going to get Ice Beam before Flagra. It's self-explanatory.
Also, I guess this would be a good time to explain how we got out of bounds in the first place. There were kind of just holes left in the environment that allow you to get out here. And he abused something called ghetto jumps to get out of bounds, which basically, when you jump against an angle, it allows you to gain more height than you would
doing one right
normally.
here.
Yeah,
That was a ghetto jump.
right off of the frog's spine there.
Yeah. So just like any slope at all, if you jump on it while... That does not deserve clapping, that was horse. I did get stuck in the wall and had to reset the game, so that's a plus.
And that does happen.
Yeah, you can
quite
soft
easily.
lock very easily.
Sometimes you get stuck in morph ball, or like when you get stuck in like the environment when you're out of bounds, you can like morph and then bomb and then take out. But there are sometimes where you just get stuck and it's not possible.
Yay, completely random chose the ghost. Oh no! One. Two. Three.
An interesting thing about Chozo Ghosts as well is if you hit them with a charge shot, or I guess a super missile, after, or as they're dashing away, when they would normally turn invisible, it prevents them from turning invisible, and you'll basically just see them dash to their next spot.
And also, they're not just invisible, but you can't actually hit them even if you know where they are. So it makes them stay visible, and you can still hit them. But it's faster if you get lucky to just not wait. That would be a good time for some more donations.
Sure, no problem. Can you hear me better down there now?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay. We got a $10 donation. Hey Miles, it's Bonzi. Good luck with the run, dude. I hope you're planning on singing Dreams, Dreams at the end.
No.
We have a $50 donation. I couldn't agree with my partner, so we donated $25 to save the animals and another $25 to kill the animals. Have a great time. And we do want to let you know about another bid war coming up. We have The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap file name. And that'll be coming up shortly here. Currently, we have Biff in the lead with $545, followed up by Pupil X at $200. We have a $500 donation here. Lost my mother to a long fight with cancer as a kid, and it has profoundly affected my life. May Samus vaporize cancer with a Phazon beam to the face.
Yeah, one of the senior engineers who made this game, Mark Hutchinson, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it, but he passed away from cancer about 7 years ago. So, cancer prevention is what cannot stress how important it is.
So the cutscene here is going to warp him up to the top because he's close enough.
Yeah. Like, it warps you, but only if you're near it already for whatever reason. Yeah, there were not supposed to be Chozo ghosts in that room, at least not at this point. They appear after you go to Hall of the Elders and fight that Chozo ghost that I fought earlier.
And what you just saw him do a second ago, where he unmorphed and there was no animation to it, is called an instant unmorph. If you obstruct Samus when you unmorph, the camera doesn't know what to do, so it just skips the cutscene, or I guess the animation of you unmorphing. It saves frames, basically, and allows you to act more quickly out of unmorphing.
There's another trick that can be done out of instant unmorphs, called bomb space jumps and roll jumps. They're mainly more used in the other Prime games, but I think I used like one bomb space jump in this run. Basically, if you lay a bomb, then bomb jump up, and then get instant unmorph, you can jump in midair after that to get more height.
It essentially gives you the height of 3 or 4 jumps, depending on how many bombs
Fogger,
you
what are you
use.
doing?
Also, what he's doing here, this boss, there's 4 morph ball slots, or not 4, there's 4 times you have to morph ball bomb those little slots under Flagra. The game only cares on the ones after the first one if you bomb near the slot, not actually in it. So you can completely avoid hitting these sun panels and actually opening up the tunnels.
It actually doesn't care about the first one either, but you have to hit the mirror first.
Oh yeah, for the other ones to activate.
Yeah, it's really weird that you have to hit the mirror first. Like, I don't know why they would do that. Yeah, so Fogger is not supposed to be just slashing nerdy cutscene like that. It's trying to attack where I'm standing in the cutscene.
Usually during that cutscene is where it would knock the solar panels back down, or back up.
Yeah, so more cutscenes. Perfect time for another donation or two.
Okay, we have a $15 donation. Hey Miles, it's Parix. Just wanted to say good luck on the run, and I hope you turned your phone off this time. Let's see a 112.
Thanks. I'm sorry, I don't think a 112 is happening at this point, but well, I just don't want to die. As long as I don't die, I'm fine.
We have an anonymous $250 donation. What's up, all? Been a great GDQ so far, and the final 24 hours isn't going to let up at all. Like, damn. I hope the PlayStation block was fun for everyone to see. Donating the money as promised, since Chris pretty much beat my time if the console fast disk speed would have been on. Put this towards OOT file name being LeBlanc.
Okay, it's gone. Good. Why did you donate for this? So ugly.
At least the gravity one looks kind of nice.
Yeah, but I'm
Ugh.
stuck with Varia for a while. Thank you, camera. I love when you do that. Oh, failed early wild. Oh, darn. Yeah, there's a trick right there to, like, you have to fall about halfway down the room and then climb back up. And then you can go back in the sun chamber and get the artifact of wild. It's faster and 100% to do that later when you have super missiles and this ball, I guess. And 80% you skip spider ball, so you have to do it in order to get back up the room. But this is 100% will have it, so it doesn't matter.
And we have a $50 anonymous donation. Time for my favorite block of the marathon. Love your Prime run, Miles, and best of luck to you. And even greater luck to Sam on the any % hard run of Zero mission. In the spirit of Metroid, please put this donation towards killing the animals, then saving them by resetting the game.
No, 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 no. Oh, I missed it completely. I've been. Oh, wow. Yeah, these Triclopses are in different places than they are usually, since I was slower at the start of the room. It really caught me because of that. I love how Echoes decided to just rename enemies for no reason, then puffers are called creeps. Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a stupidly difficult dash right there.
I don't think I've ever landed a hit.
Okay,
That was close.
the dash I did in that room was an R dash, where I started holding R after dashing. Normally when you space jump, after a dash you lose a little bit of speed. You go from like, dash is about 39 speed and you lose 5 speed when you space jump. But when you hold L and R, then your speed is locked, and so you won't lose that, and so it lets you go a bit further on a dash.
You also lose control completely of Samus.
Yeah, you lose a lot of control when you press the R button anywhere. So, like, R jumps and R dashes are faster, but at the loss of control. Right now I'm letting this cutscene play out because it warps me forward if I wait long enough. So that saves a little in-game time. Ah, I did the same mistake earlier. So so bad, letting go of A before morphing. That should not be a hard thing to do. I hate this upcoming tunnel because, okay, you get 3 bombs and then you have to wait 3 seconds before you get more bombs. So you have to like time out when you use your bombs so that you can make sure you always have a bomb away. So like you'll see me wasting them at some points to make sure it refills. Wave beam! Oh no! Yeah, this is a pretty quick fight. I love rapid fire missiles so much. Yeah, Sheikov is kind of weird in that it's kind of weak to bombs, and then after you bomb it, if you missile a specific spot, then it's weak to missiles, and it just makes really no sense at all.
Nice.
So yeah, that went Chekhov took a few more missiles than usual, but aside from that, it went basically perfectly. And 2 missile drops, that's really nice. As long as I actually get them. No, wait. Okay, good. And, okay. 3 large energies over there when that's the 60% chance of missiles, so. Good thing I didn't try to get missiles there.
Yeah, basically how pickups in this game work, every enemy in Crate has a loot table. This is different in the other primes where in Prime 2 it cares how low you are on something, so like if you have 0 missiles you're almost guaranteed to get a missile drop. This game just doesn't care.
Yeah. Oh, you're at 10 health? Okay, here's some missiles.
Oh, you have full missiles? Here's some missiles.
That's actually one of the weird things. Like, certain places in the game will not give you missiles if you're at full missiles. But it's not like it'll instead give you health. It's just it won't drop anything if you're at full missiles. So like at the start of Fogger, it's important to not have full missiles because you need the dash off a missile refill during that fight.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Well, it can either be a missile refill or an energy refill. Just occasionally it's all missile refills, so you need to make sure you're not at full. Yay, boost! Now I can go a lot faster while morphed. So boost is the fastest form of movement, but there's so many things you can't do while morphed. Nice X on base team. It's also not fast when you just run straight into walls after this thing. Okay. Now this is actually pretty close to the normal route here, aside from climbing this room this way instead of having to do some stupid puzzle to it. So I'll be going to the Pirate Labs now, which is like, aside from Ice Beam and Space Jump, this is pretty much the intended item order. Oh wait, no, I also got Wave for boost. But now it's... okay, aside from all those exceptions I just mentioned, this is pretty much...
Usually after you get Wave Beam and Boost Ball, you're supposed to go back to Talon Overworld and get the Space Jump, but obviously we got that first, so there's no need to do any of that.
Yeah, but like, in 80% you would go get Plasma right now. I'm not doing that.
You'll be getting Plasma soon enough.
Yeah, really soon. Just okay. Right now I'm gonna start charging a shot and switch beams, and then switch to Scan Visor midway through the beam change. And because of that, I have a fully charged shot ready.
That's really neat. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
I've had it happen, but I didn't know what caused it.
Yeah. I just found out from T3's run. Yeah, T3 is the current 80% record holder and tied for 100% with me at the moment. So he's really good at this game, and you should watch his runs. I think his YouTube channel is TRR010. So you should go watch those later.
He doesn't stream now, does he?
No, he doesn't have a good enough internet to stream, unfortunately. So, that right there, the 2 pirates at the top of the room caused the door at the bottom to unlock. And also because I didn't solve this room normally, I just fall off the stairs.
There's supposed to be a platform there, but you never lowered it.
Okay, that's painful. Missiles really do not matter. Like, it's just a nice feeling to have lots of them, though you don't really need them. Okay, and 2 rooms from now, there's a really long pirate fight, and the trigger is right by the door, but they actually left a gap right by the door, so you could just jump around it.
Yeah, it's this next room coming up.
Yeah, like normally this fight takes forever, so I just inch forward and then jump.
And then jump over it.
And also, you're not supposed to shoot this tower like this. You're supposed to use plasma and shoot some ice and then shoot through a hole in the wall, but that's slow, and I don't have plasma. And even in 80% where you do have plasma, you don't do that because it's just slower to do that. Probably would be a good time for some more donations right now.
Okay. We have a $40 donation from Bokami Label. Save them, you heartless frame huggers. Besides, it wouldn't be a true 100% run if they died.
No, I don't believe you.
We have $10 from Black Winged Sauron, donating again because Miles and Metroid. I don't have a story about cancer, and I don't ever want to. Here's to fighting it so more people don't have to either. Here's another 10 to save the animals because we need them for cancer research. There, even the killers are happy now. We have a $50 donation from Jeff89. Metroid Prime is the best game ever. Deal with it.
Or Metroid.
We have a $50 donation from Emloon. Found out about AGDQ 2015 just in time for the Metroid block. I'll double my donation if Miles goes for newborn with 1349 or less energy.
Well, that's basically luck if I go for it that much. So, we'll see.
We have a $2 donation from Jaeger G. Miles is a great guy. He helped me learn the out-of-bounds mid-run in the middle of the night, helped me get to SGDQ last year, and even gave me a Diet Coke, albeit accidentally. Hashtag count on it. Good luck on the hole-in-one. Also, nice suit.
Yeah, so getting that scan in midair while falling is actually kind of difficult. And I have to hold a very specific angle, like a tiny bit more right than upright in order to get it. Now time for Depart for Jam music. Yes.
Ooh, that was a weird camera.
And now it's gone, I'm sorry. Yeah, now I'm going to go get plasma. This is probably the most annoying detour of the run, because I'm going in to get plasma, then I'm going back right where it was. But you need plasma in order to get one of the artifacts in Andrana. That's good dash. Yeah, that right there was another R dash, which you could sort of tell by me looking at the ground during it. So yeah, it's just a bit faster to do R dashes if you can deal with losing control during them. Yeah, an important thing about dashes is that you do not want to turn during them, like turn too much because, like we mentioned earlier, there's a forward speed cap. So if you start turning, so you're facing forward, then you'll lose all your speed. But also that means that you can't see where you're going. So it's like a trade-off of getting as much distance as you can and being able to see.
Hey,
No!
Oh,
I blame you. You said nice before it was over.
I thought you made it.
Yeah, but fortunately you can save that by morphing sticking to the wall. Like, not very many people go for that jump there because it's really difficult to land.
It saves around 4 seconds, and if you fall, it costs a lot more than that.
So yeah, now I have every beam. Yay. Way center than you should have every beam.
Yeah, usually for this room you're supposed to have grapple and spider ball, but we have neither at this point.
Like, fortunately they're both really easy to skip in that room.
Not doing the wall crawl?
What the? If I hit that. I mean, I didn't think I heard it, but I saw lines in the wall, and I thought those lines were from. Oh well. Okay, after scanning this, there's one frame where it can morph. Didn't get it. At least I don't think I get it. You can usually hear it, but sometimes you can't. And then if you assume you didn't get it and then you mash morph, then you'll just unmorph and lose time because of it. Yeah, I missed both of them. Oh well. And the pirates keep trying to shoot me even though it won't do anything. Yeah, not much to talk about right now, so if there's another donation or two.
Sure. We have $50 from Eric Albaugh. Thank you, everyone, for taking part in AGDQ. You're all doing a great job, and it means a lot. Keep it up. To Kim, Grandpa, April, and all the others, I love you and miss you. We have $25 from Chris Tallman. Going to go ahead and donate now, just in case work picks up and I can't watch the Zero Mission run. Shoutouts to Sam the Digital, who stopped by my stream once while I was running it. Put this donation to Sam's choice, as long as it's not to kill the animals.
Can you make his choice to be to let me choose, and then I can choose to kill the animals? Come on, attack me.
We have a $33.33 donation from John C159. Third time watching, second time donating. Prime and Super are my favorite games of all time, and I love watching you guys break them. Not only that, but being able to see the AGDQ grant listed right on the Prevent Cancer Foundation site is awesome. Looking forward to the Super Metroid race. Hope it's as intense as the 4-person race from a few years ago. Leave those animals. They're in fusion anyway.
Okay, that Hunter Metroid, it was important to have it attack me. Tried to attack me because it's faster to fall to the ground afterwards by dashing off of it because it makes you fall faster.
Oh,
wow,
jeez.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. And also, if you don't kill it then it'll try to screw you over later in the game. Drew has absolutely... Oh, wow.
That ghetto is actually pretty risky. I mean, like, it's not risky, but it has a lot of time loss if you don't make it.
Yeah, I normally just boost over to his wall, but both pirates are still alive, and if you were to hit a pirate in midair, that would be really bad. So now begins the hunt for a power bomb, because I really want one on Thardis. And it is like a bunch of 20% chances all over the place. That's not bad. Yeah, if you fall there, it costs so much time. That was supposed to be fully charged. Oops. Did not get the 5% chance of a firebomb there. Oh no. Ow. I hate this jump so much. I'm pretty sure everyone hits.
Yeah, it's probably the hardest thing in 100%, in my opinion.
It's not the hardest thing in 100%.
I think it is.
It's definitely the hardest ghetto.
It's, yeah, hardest ghetto for sure.
Okay, it's safe now.
There we go.
So yeah, this is better. Still not as good as the regular suit, but not that horrible abomination that was Fusion Varia. Come on, 20% chance. Let's go. Nope.
Is it just the one pirate?
What?
Is it just the one pirate that can drop a power bomb?
Yeah. Oh. Like, some, the way drop rates work, there's like... Was that power bomb?
I don't think so. Oh, it was.
Nice.
That is like a 4.83% chance of a power. Okay, I'll take it. Like, the way drop rates usually work, like, every certain number of enemies will drop something for that set of drop rates. Like, every other enemy may drop something. The first enemy you kill with that drop rate set will always drop something. And so, like, you're guaranteed to get a drop. That room, though, that specific room, the other pirate actually isn't tied to the drop rate set.
Oh.
So, like, if you kill the other one, nothing will happen. So...
Metroid Prime.
We thirst. Yeah, I mentioned at the start of the run how manual aiming is really difficult. You can not lock on while he's rolling around, so this is like...
Hitting Thardis is...
That was not supposed to happen. Oh, wow. Okay, that kind of messes up things, but we'll see how it goes. Basically, I want to get him in specific positions that I know how to deal with after each rock, and I am not going to know how to deal with them now. But, oh well. What are you doing? So yeah, like, I can't lock on to this, like, nothing. Okay, this next rock's hitbox is really weird. Like, half of the rock you can't actually hit. So, like, when I tried to hit the left side that you cannot hit, I would have to enter the right. I hate you, folks. You're a big jerk. So yeah, the final rock has double health. There's two good places to lay the power bomb during the fight. The first is at the very start of the fight, where you're able to take out the first two rocks with it. Nowhere else in the fight can you take out more than one rock. And then there's the last rock, which has double as much health. And because of how annoying it is to manually aim at the rocks, I take out the last one, which takes twice as much. So I think they both say about the same amount of time. Mashing R when going up spider tracks is a bit faster.
We have a $20 donation from Stanley Stahl. Since Metroid Prime is the first game I ever played, I just had to donate during the run. Also, since this marathon is about saving people, save the animals.
I don't agree with that analogy. I'm sorry.
We have a $50 donation from Hercules Bench Press. As a fusion runner, I'm enjoying watching Prime getting run with the fusion suit. Good luck, Miles, and save the animals.
Yeah, this cutscene is supposed to play right after Boost, but I haven't been here since getting Boost, so it just plays now. Yeah. If you actually look closely at the Ridley model there, it's pretty terrible.
The shadow's pretty bad too. It's
Yeah.
really, really pixelated.
And also way out of proportion.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's important to get as many power bombs as I can during this run because I use so many in Phazon Mines.
Yeah, you need a lot at the end.
Yeah, so like I want to make sure I have 4 going into Life Grove later.
We have a $100 donation from Trebor Selbon. It's always great to see Prime run at one of these marathons. Definitely one of my favorite games to watch, as I know it so well. This donation is for the several family members I've had fight battles with cancer, some with better luck than others, and this is a small way that I can help. Keep up the good work, guys, for a great cause.
Okay, that skin right there, that was another place where I have to be close enough where it won't warp me up, so gotta make sure I actually jumped up close enough. Come on, save the real time. Good. So because I morphed right before then, I activated both cutscenes at once, which saves like 3 seconds real time maybe, and like frames of in-game. Yeah, I got the door. So I bombed the door as soon as I entered the room, and so it just stayed activated. Or deactivated, I guess would be the proper term. And so that's when Drana completely done. I hope it's completely done. I hope I didn't miss the missile somewhere.
I'm pretty sure you didn't.
I think you're good. Yeah. Fortunately, I have 3 other people who do Prime 100% on the couch with me. So if I did miss something, it's all your fault.
Fair enough.
Yeah, nice and something up there to save a little bit of time. So yeah, these shows of artifacts are just needed to beat the game. You need all 12 to trigger Ridley, and then after Ridley, you fight the final bosses. Oh, uh-oh. Jumped too soon. This missile right here is the missile I forget the most often. Like, I do not know why, I just completely forget to grab it. But I bet this time, yay! Yeah, now that's Magmore done as well. So if you like the Magmore Infantry on music, then this would be a good time to go to YouTube and find it, because you're not hearing it anymore this run. Hey, that instant unmorph almost never happens. Now, for everyone's favorite room, Root Cave! Yay! You're supposed to use X-Ray and Grapple to climb this room, and I don't have either of them. So that makes things a bit difficult, because I have to dash across and fail like that. Why did I unmorph in that direction?
Door was underneath you.
Yeah, but why is this door close enough for me to unmorph in that direction? Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, the enemy is in a different location now since it moves around, and so I'm not used to locking on from that point. There. Here's a guaranteed power one drop. Goodness. Here's some visible platforms. The first you can actually see because there's rain on it, and then the rest you can't. So it's just memorization. And then this door, for whatever reason, is only plasma on one side. I have no idea why. This right here is one of those places that can crash and on GameCube, and one of the most likely places that can crash, just going up this elevator right here.
Yeah, it crashes right when you get to the top.
Yeah, like right when the room appears is when it would crash. But that's why I'm playing on Wii, so that can't happen.
We have a $50 donation from Sky Dragon. How is Save the Animals doing so well? Let's roast them into delicious steaks.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay.
nice.
I thought I was gonna fall there. Not too hard to get back up, but still, you don't want to fall. This room is normally really slow, and you have to like knock out the 4 pillars around each side 3 times to lower each section, but you can just dash to the edges. The first dash is pretty difficult to get enough height, but the other 2 are really easy. And then I'm going to try to hold a specific angle after getting the wave buster and fall straight into the water. Which is why I let the cutscene play out. Because if you don't let it play out mostly, then you won't be able to fall past this platform right below you.
You also spawn falling there because you didn't complete the room.
Yeah, it's like Super Missiles earlier, where when you complete the puzzle in the room, the platform it's on lowers. But the item afterwards always puts me in the same spot. So it puts me where the platform is supposed to be, but it's really above me. What are you doing?
That's happened twice now. It's crazy.
Yeah, so there's just something weird with the collision in this game, and just you randomly get stuck while morphed for no reason whatsoever.
We call it infinite boost, and it can actually be used to build a lot of speed if you keep boosting when you get stuck. But it's like completely random, seemingly, when you can get stuck.
Yeah,
It
and
just kind of
the
happens.
really fast speed you can get is generally not worth like 30 seconds to get stuck. Okay, that block there, I have to be far enough left on the wall in order for my bomb to break it. But if you start out far enough left, then you actually won't be able to stay on the wall and you'll fall off. So I have to like start a bit right and then move a bit left. Jump up here to make sure I hit the load trigger before getting the missile so I don't have to wait for the door afterwards.
Ugh.
I'm so bad at jumping up there. Time for everyone's favorite boss fight mecha. Nah, screw fight mecha. So I let the cutscene play out a bit there because the platforms in the next room are starting to move during it. Since the room's already loaded. So hopefully I'll catch it just in time. Yes. Okay, coming up soon is the main Chozo Ghost fight of the run, where I have to take out the 3 ghosts for wild. I hate them. That's really all I'm gonna say.
No, at least you have supers.
Yeah, but even with supers.
Oh yeah, they're still really annoying.
Yeah.
I like
Unfortunately,
to just completely disappear and not reappear for a while a lot of the time.
unfortunately, I was a bit slow in this room, so I have to wait for the Oculus to get out of the way. Like, you can get up there before. Yeah, I do have a strat that, if it works, takes out most of the luck, but it has to work, and it doesn't like to work. Okay, right now I'm gonna shoot the ghost at the start because it makes it drop down a bit sooner.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, if you like shoot the little cloud thing, it immediately appears.
Huh.
And also, I'm pick up the skin visor at the start like that because it lets me fire, fire another shot. That's a good start.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
Very nice
That
fight.
was
Yeah. So if I was where the artifact was after the cutscene, then I could have gone both cutscenes play out at the same time. I'd say a little bit, but oh well. Nowhere near as important as getting good luck on that ghost fight. That was really good luck on that ghost fight.
That was at least a minute faster than I did in our race yesterday.
Yeah, we did a race of this yesterday, and I was the only one to actually finish. Like, this game can be pretty hard. Oh, almost done. One more. Okay, coming up soon is another wall crawl. Wall crawl is just a general term for going out of bounds and moving around. Not actually crawling on a wall. It's just when you're out of bounds and going to a different room, that's called wall crawling.
And this next one has some really tight platforming too. A lot of the platforms are really small.
Yeah, and some cases invisible. So.
Yeah.
But this is a much faster way to get to the training chamber. And also means I don't have to do the ghost fight in the training chamber. Oh.
He's gonna come over here to load the room and then go to bounds on the other side.
Yeah. The load trigger for his next room can't be hit from out of bounds. So I have to make sure I hit inbound since it's really small. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Probably not the best timing, but...
All right, everybody, we're having some connection issues here, so we'll be back in a few minutes while we try to get those fixed for you. Okay, everybody, looks like we're back. Let's get some hype for all the tech people helping us fix that.
Okay, I hope you all enjoyed that intermission. Okay. Yeah, I have to wait for it to load. Oh, I missed the
you
load
missed the
trigger,
trigger.
you moron. Okay.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, now I didn't hit a animal spot, so...
So this is what we were talking about getting stuck, how that can happen. But should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's pretend I had hit the load trigger. The game does not load things while the game is paused, so it would not have loaded the room during that.
Right here is gonna make the next room active so that you can ceiling warp right here.
Yeah, so the map is on the wrong room right now, which makes things weird. You can kind of clip through ceilings.
Yeah, if you're not inside the boundaries of what the map is currently on, then it makes collision kind of weird. And so I can break through the ceiling. And also because of that, it makes the door not lock because of the ghost fight, so I can just leave. Okay, right now I'm supposed to gain 1% from getting this power bomb, but instead I just lost 2% from getting this power bomb. Like right now I have 4 power bomb expansions, and 4% the game takes into account what's in your inventory. It's not like you get 1 item, so that's 1%. It thinks that I have 4 power bombs, so that's the main power bomb, which I get later, and so that's worth 1% instead of the 4% it's supposed to be. And so later on when I do get the main power bomb, it'll jump up by 4% instead of 1%. And that music's not fine. were talking about how fun it would be for us if I had to pause the game after we got to that music and had to listen to it for like however long that was.
I did not know those could drop a power bomb.
Oh, that's a guaranteed power bomb.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that both times to the room, but first one, that you kill yourself, like, it can't be one that dive bombs you. Yeah, plant lay a bomb there to get the enemy to go out of the way. Yeah, in just a minute, I'm going to be doing the last outbound section of the run. It's basically the same as the first one, except like I go back in bounds a lot sooner because I need to get past the locked door, and it's about 8 seconds faster to go out of bounds than to just unlock the door.
It's a lot faster real time, too.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of cutscenes as well when you do the puzzle to unlock it. Yeah, if you stay still while on kind of glitchy floor, because you're not supposed to be up on the sidewall of bounds, if you stay still for around a second, you'll do a little hop, and then you can move a bit. But it's annoying because... Okay, I jumped way sooner than I was supposed to. Right there, I was so scared. So yeah, that's the last outbounds in the run. Now for 2 incredibly fun tricks to get 2 missile expansions. That's not gonna fit. Oh god. No, no, what are you doing?
See, at Metroid Prime, you can stand on everything. Just a reminder.
Thank you, camera. The room was loading during that, so it didn't matter. So yeah, this is the other fun trick right here, crossway.
That clip right there is trickier than it looks.
Yeah, that's actually very difficult. Secret path.
Yeah, I did not know about that tunnel for so long, and then I just accidentally rolled into it during a run. It was like... So yeah, this is the last item in Chozo right here. Just getting the artifact, and then I'll be done aside from a quick detour into it later.
Also, normally playing the game, there will be another Chozo Ghost fight here with 3 ghosts, but if you don't hit the wave beam switch up where he just hit the plasma beam one, they never come. They never
Actually, I think
activate.
it's doing IBBF that makes it not show up.
Yeah. And for... if there's another way to skip the wave beam slot by doing a stupid bomb jump to get to this door while the shield is up. And that's really useful in older routes that don't go out of bounds because you have to do that ghost fight in order to get the energy tank onto the room. Like, just for the artifact, though, you can ignore the ghosts, but for the energy tank, you have to kill them. Yeah, probably a good time for some donations right now.
No problem. We have $60 from Yoshi Kerr, second time donating this week. Such an awesome event, so here's as much money as I can spare. My mom beat cancer, so this donation is in her honor. We have $5 from Taiska. Kill all the animals, except for the cats. They're awesome. We have $10 from the Jenna. Rock and roll, Samus.
I do also want to take a moment to remind you we do have a bid war finishing up before too long here. We have the Legend of Zelda Minish Cap File Main Bid War, and that'll be ending shortly after the next run. So make sure you get your donations in for that where you can. Thank you, camera. I don't think you're relying on it to push around. The door will just close if you're not right in front of it. Yeah, so you like keep shooting it, it'll close on you, and you shoot again, and close on you. Then we'll sleep all the turrets just shoot all over the place. Important to be close enough to the door when you shoot the last one, because then it'll open then cutscene. Otherwise, you just have to stand there for a few seconds afterwards. Because like it won't open as soon as you get close to it, it takes a few seconds for no reason. Unless it happens in a cutscene like that. The music is nice. Yeah, if you can't tell, this is the start of the game. Like, no, forget. It's not crashed. Or at least it was, because now it makes it hard to actually. It really takes 3 rounds to get out there, but with this thing after this one, you can do it in 2. Goodbye, forget music on the street. Yeah, coming up in a minute is the most fun run of the game, Life Drug Tunnel. You may see why it's the most fun run of the game, I hope you don't, but... Alright, here it is.
One more time.
One frame window for that power bomb to save like 4 seconds. And then if you do it too early, then you waste a power bomb, and then it's not good. There's another guaranteed power bomb because it's supposed to be if you don't have one, like then it'll give you one. We can actually escape the room. And this is why Life Grove Tunnel is fun.
Okay, that was awful.
Yeah, it can go a lot worse than that and just keep boosting up over and over and over and won't get over. That's not the right way.
Nice camera.
Yeah, the camera loves to do this.
Oh,
my
no.
God. Camera!
At least you have gravity support.
Yeah, without gravity. And 90% you don't have gravity, it's just terrible if you fall. Yeah, so now I'll be doing the entire mines in one trip, since I already have both plasma and X-ray. And after the mines, that's like mostly just a couple items and talent, and then beating the game. I don't even know what that's a name. Yeah, that jump right there is like one of the hardest trick for beginners to do.
It's really awkward.
Yeah, like it's difficult to get the distance and really difficult to actually land on the place that you need to stand. Yeah, so using this fire truck, I'm just going to do a go up there and jump over here. And also, I need to scan this gate open because I need to go through the other side of it later on, and there's no way.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Yeah, so now it's open. So when I leave later, I can go through it.
I'll never forget the time I got infinite boost where that gate is, and I thought I forgot to open it.
Sometimes you can get a little bounce and make it across. Can't skip this cutscene. I do not know why.
Because retro.
They also replaced it with a like not generic artifact cutscene.
Yeah, there's actually like a grapple cutscene in the later games.
Yeah. Like later versions of the game, like the PAL version and Japanese version. I'm pretty sure you can skip it once they did that. Want to go left a bit with the missile because the load trigger extends a bit left. So in order to hit it to load the next turn faster. Oh, come on. Whatever. Yeah, just jump off him to the top. Who cares about him? I will have to jump over him again later. I should have scanned that before. Okay, now begins from. Yeah. Coming up is the power bomb. Crap. Yeah, let's not move a chair while there's a wire under it. Thanks. So the powerbomb maze is completely random. There's 300 mazes it can potentially be. And so I made a program to figure out which maze it's going to be. So Yoshi fan set that up for me. So if one of you can try to show it on camera, I don't know how well that would work, but also that's the last energy tank I'll be getting for a while, and I can actually die. Coming up soon, you'll see why. But I'll have to be really careful starting from this one. That's that. Okay. 43 squares, that's terrible.
Uh-oh.
Oh well. Yeah, so this can be between 15 and 55, and 43 is on the bad end of that. Like, the main reason it being short is because of these pedals. Sometimes they let you take unintended shortcuts, like if there's a pedal right next to the power bomb. So yeah. Let's see if you can like get that closer to the camera somehow. I don't know. Probably not.
If you just turn it around, they can zoom in.
Like, so that's the maze I got. The terrible, horrible maze I got.
Okay.
Yeah, that. A big for a short one, thanks. And it's just really useful to know where you're supposed to go in the maze so you don't take like 50 wrong turns. Good position. I was supposed to jump over the line. Yeah, I'm completely screwing this up. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Just kill all these. Go away.
Did anything drop health?
They can't drop health.
Oh, of course.
It's like 50% missile, 50% power bomb. And they didn't drop power bombs either, which I actually do need.
Maintaining your health here is very important because we'll be doing a trick called early newborn.
It
Yeah.
will take like almost all of it,
Yeah.
even when done correctly.
So yes, this is probably the most stressful part of the run right here. Yeah, and then it just makes you go into Phazon for no reason.
At least you got some health.
Missile, thanks. Power bomb, that's actually useful. Oh, okay,
Ooh,
that
that was-
wasn't gonna make it. That'll put me above 1350, which I apparently can't do. So,
Ugh.
forget who donated for that, but there you go. Hope you're happy. I can lock on any time now, thanks. And now I'm gonna hit the ball and fall. Great.
Oh,
Okay,
at least
good.
you landed.
So you'd better donate money for you skipping that large.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Little Mew for discovering how to get a consistent bounce at the end of that.
Oh, that was a power bomb, I think. Good. Oh, I have enough power bombs. Yay. I don't need
Yay.
any more. So yeah, like, this is one of the most annoying parts of the run because aside from the fact that you can die at any time, you have to get enough power bombs to last till the end of Phazon Mines. But
Is the missile I always forget.
yeah, a lot of people forget that. I say a lot of people because I forget that a lot. I'm not true that a lot of people forget that, but let's say. So yeah, fortunately, Omega Pyre is really easy and 100%. So this is not going to be exactly a stressful fight, even though I'm low health. Because he just goes to the side and then he doesn't notice you.
That works with other elite pirates as well.
Am I a bit too early?
No, I think
That was like perfect timing. So that power bomb there makes them disappear like 4 seconds faster, and if you do it early enough, the pirates that are supposed to appear and attack you don't appear. So that's helpful. It's not a big deal in 100% because you have all the beam combos, and so you can kill them all really easily. But still, it's actually, if you don't have enough power bombs, it may be better to have them appear for their power bomb chance. Fortunately, I have enough this time. I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, so that's Mega Pirate. And that's the end of the potential for dying because there's an energy tank in the next room.
Yay. Usually that fight's intended to be done multiple cycles as well. You're supposed to blow off his armor multiple times. But if you damage him with a specific sequence of missiles and super missiles, it completely skips the second phase.
Okay, the Phazon suit, I'm about to get that now. It does not actually count as a percent because the game takes it away from you at the end of the game, and your percent is based on your inventory. So you're not like at 99% on the mission file screen. It doesn't count at all. But, like, so there's still 100 items in the game, including that. So there is no 99% in this game. It just jumps from 98 to 100 once you get all the items. Even if you don't actually have the Phazon suit. I don't know why it does that, because there's plenty of other ways they could have the ending and not take it away from you, but oh well.
Retro.
So yeah, and coming up, I'm gonna try to jump over to Trigger for the Elite Pirate, because otherwise I'll have to kill it and that wastes some time.
This jump's very tight coming up in the next room.
Like, I have to get on the very edge of this, because any further will hit the trigger.
Nice.
So now would be a good time for some donations.
Okay, we have a $10 donation from Guybrush Threepwood. Kills the animals. Arrgh. We have a $100 anonymous donation. Yoshi, Banjo, and Sonic are some of the coolest animals I know. Let's save them this time.
Every single one. Okay, coming up, there's a wall in the way. You won't be able to see it because it's not visible from the other side. But since I'm on the wrong side of it, it has glitchy collision, and I'm able to just boost through. I'm not supposed to morph there.
It's one of the walls where infinite boost is actually useful.
One of the, I think it's the only one actually.
So yeah, so now I'm stuck in a wall that you can't actually see.
So it's similar to like a BLJ in Mario 64. He's just building insane amounts of speed by boosting.
Yeah, like once you get to 100 speed, like normal boost follows 40. Once you get to 100 and go through it, which I'm really surprised you can go through it that low. But I guess the wall is just really, really thin.
So you want to take out those pirates because they can actually start this pirate fight during the cutscene, which will make it so that this strat won't work and the pirate will actually attack you.
Yeah, so all the elite pirates, you can just do this. Lost count there, whoops. Like, if they don't notice you, then you can just walk to the side and they'll try to follow you and they won't try to attack. Like, all of those pirates have this shield attack where you can't hit them while the shield is up. And so it's really slow if you don't manage to do that strat.
I think here's the one we were looking for here. Emlyn donates $50. Nice newborn. Rock on. Put this towards Miles' choice.
So my choice is to turn off the fusion suit. Do that still. Yeah, this room is weird. Like, I'm going through it the wrong way. Normally when you first enter this room, the door locks behind you, and then once you kill the wave pirates, the door unlocks. But if you kill the wave pirates first, then the door will still lock when you get close to it, and there's no way to unlock it, so then you're stuck forever. So I have to go close enough to the start door and then kill the pirates. And after you kill the Shadow Troopers, which you didn't actually see, then it warps you back up again.
It plays the same cutscene, which is really odd.
This cutscene has two ways to activate it. You either, like, it won't activate before you kill the Shadow Pirates, normally. So, like, that just messes things up a bit, and so it'll play both once I get to where the cutscene's supposed to play and when I kill the Shadow Pirates. it's just faster to have that play to work back up to the start of the And that's it for Phazon Mines. Yeah, now it's just backtracking to the start of the game, so I can go fight Ridley in Prime and get a couple missiles along the way. And also hoping I actually got everything and then forgot something.
I don't think you missed anything.
Yeah, I don't think I forgot something, but obviously I don't think I forgot something.
You never do.
But yeah, while I'm going back, that's perfect time for donations.
Okay, we have a $25 donation from Shuck. Both my mother and my aunt are cancer survivors. I'm donating to this event because I love the runs and I think my story should be everyone's story. Kill cancer and save the animals. We have $10 from Max Brown, donating again because I gotta get in on that sweet Samus emblem patch. Put this 10 towards naming the Mario RPG file name Bonjour because it's what Glass Joe would want.
Still have time for more.
Okay, we have a $50 donation from Gun Bear. Last year, a buddy of mine developed a rare form of cancer, and thanks to all the advancements in cancer research and therapy, was able to escape anything truly terrible. I'm grateful for charities like this because we can save lives. Speaking of saving lives, save the animals. Because is it really 100% run otherwise? We have $20 from Dark Flux. Been watching over the past few days. This is amazingly fun to watch and super entertaining. The fact that we're fighting cancer at the same time makes it even better. I do also want to take a moment to remind everybody we have some file name bid wars coming up here. Most immediately is Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, where Biff is currently leading at $555, with Pupil X coming in second at $200. So we still have time to get that taken care of if you guys want to get any of the other ones up there.
Sometimes that happens where you just get stuck in the ground and don't dash or jump or whatever. Hopefully it's the final missile.
No truth.
Well, no, because I have the scan laser up, so we won't be able to see it immediately.
We'll know in a moment. Nice.
50. So yeah, that's 100%. 250 missiles, 8 power bombs, all enemy tanks, and I know I didn't forget to be in combo. So, well, that's actually not 100% because Artifact of Truth is in 30 seconds, and then that's 100%. Totally my guess. So yeah, now it's time for Ridley, which, can someone else explain the boost?
Can you explain the boost? It does a lot of damage for some reason.
Yeah, once Ridley lands, you can basically just boost into him, and it pushes you into the last phase for whatever reason.
Yeah, you'll watch his health bar. See how it's... He has a lot of health right now, but he won't in a moment. What happened?
1 frame window to have him fly immediately away like that, which I'm not sure I'll be able to get the boost before he lands now. Oh well.
Did you hit it? Alright, so you can boost him when he lands on the ground too, so it's not a huge time loss to miss that.
Yeah, so, or I cannot.
There you go. So yeah, now he has significantly less health.
Yeah, Ridley's air phase has 2,000 HP. Boost has 50,000 per frame. So, yeah, they just kind of forgot to make him immune to it.
Also, Ridley's chest will just sometimes randomly be immune to damage. There's really no reason for it. It just kind of happens.
I think it's like attacking him on certain frames.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's also still in Trilogy, like the Wii versions of the game.
I swear it's more common in Trilogy.
Yeah, I have it happen more often on Wii.
So yeah, the ground phase is pretty good. The dash attack is kind of hard to hit sometimes. If he manages to dash, that just messes everything up. But the one time we tried it, I managed to hit him. Now, you may have noticed some of the pillars in this room were still standing after the fight. And the ones that are still standing, they still have their scan points, so I can just dash.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's fortunately the one I dash off of is almost always standing after the fight is over. Coming up is the only BSJ run I hope, as long as I don't mess it up. So yeah, so I just did a bomb jump, then instant unmorph, and I was able to jump in midair.
Yeah, if you get an instant unmorph, there's 22 frames where you're still allowed to act as if you're still on the ground. So you're able to
22 from when you leave the ground.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, it's not from when you unmorph, it's from the moment you leave the ground, there's 22 frames. Got it. Okay.
Nice. So you could hear him morph during the cutscene there, which, yeah, is a bit of a frame window for you can mash X.
Okay. The first room can be is power and wave in a random order. The second is power wave ice. The third is power wave ice plasma, and then the last is whatever it feels like doing. I forgot what I was doing and should have worked wave while I was doing that, whatever. But I prefer to do to get him to have power first in the first room, so that was lucky.
I find power to be more common, but that probably isn't true.
I actually do think it's more common. Now, you can attack him during the dash. I should be able to do enough to just, or I could completely miss. Good job. But you can do enough to just completely cancel out the next round. You'll be able to see it here. So because I did that, I don't have to do any damage in the wave. It's already finished off. Yeah, so he always starts with the tractor beam attack. And starting at this point, hitting him during the dash is really annoying. Because for some reason, you lose control of the arm cannon for a few seconds after getting hit now. Like, that did not happen in the first two rooms, but see, now the arm cannon was knocked away. And that gets rid of any charge you have built up. So you've got to be careful to not get hit. Oh, jerk. Oh, that was completely off there. So yeah, now Prime will just do whatever it wants, basically, and can change like mid-rounds. And sometimes it likes to do that a lot, and I don't know why I have Plasma equipped, but Plasma is like the worst thing I can use right now.
Thankfully, this is 100%, so it switching to wave or power isn't as terrible as it would be in any because of beam combos.
Yeah, power is actually one of the best in 100% because you have supers. But in aim is just terrible. So, wave is annoying because it gets like 2 power beam shots away. What are you doing? From finishing it off, but you just have to do a couple more shots, unfortunately. And as you can see, there's actually use for the 250 missiles during this one. So yeah, that was a decent fight. And now just final boss. Final boss, the only way to hurt it is with the Phazon pools. Normally it takes 4 pools in order to finish it off if you just stand there, but I'm gonna enter and exit them. And when I do that, I can fire a shot without draining the pool at all. And so I can do a lot more damage that way.
The one use flamethrower.
Yes. What are you doing? He's too high. Oh my god, that's a terrible place.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
is
not
a terrible bye to pool. Okay, that's actually. Yeah, the thing is for the first pool, like when you shoot him, it'll cancel out any attack he's doing, so you want to balance that with doing damage. But the thing is, it requires waiting to cancel out his attacks, like waiting for him to start the next one. So it's a balance between waiting for that and actually getting enough damage in. But don't have to worry about that for this pool, so I can just do as much as possible. So like, each time I'm doing this, I get 1 shot that doesn't drain the pool.
And after a certain amount of time, the pool starts draining on its own.
Yeah,
so.
after 25 seconds, it starts draining by itself. So
Yeah, so he's just gonna stand in it and hold it, and hopefully go out the 2 pool.
yes,
Nice.
time. Actually, don't tell me. I do not want to know. Don't tell me what it is. I really haven't.
Even with the break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my estimate of 117, I think.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that run because it was not a good run. Oh well. Yes, Fusion 2. It's all Fusion 2's fault. Yeah, right here, this is the moment where the Phazon suit is taken away from you. Even though they can just have it not appear in the cutscene, but who knows? Yeah, that's Metroid Prime. And to get the extra CO Samus at the end here because I had got over 75%.
And the fusion suit.
Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't die or get stuck out of bounds or something like that. Yeah, you can hold down to speed up the credits, so I just reset the controller so it's always holding down.
Can't do that on newer versions, though.
Yeah, like later versions don't let you speed up the credits at all. You can actually go backwards too.
Yeah, you can kind of like make it stop if you hold up just a little.
You can make it
Just
stop by
hold A,
holding A.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Damn.
That is horrible. Ah. Okay, time to reset and start over.
How dark Samus?
Yeah. Yeah, so here's the bonus scene after the credits for getting 100%. So yeah, that's it.
Where do we go to next?
Thank you very much, guys.